Welcome to the Raven Report, the official podcast of Sci-Tech High School. I'm your host, Aracely Arvizu Villela, and today we're going to be talking about a juicy topic all the ladies are probably getting ready for, STHS's Prom of 2025. Coming up in a few minutes are three girls, and there was going to be a boy, but he's busy, that are going to share their thoughts on the prom, their concerns, and what they will do to get glamorous on the special day. Joining me now are the three prom goers, Deya, Meadow, and Jaylah. Deya is known for contributing to this year's upcoming prom alongside her two other co-workers. She's also part of the National Honor Society, a club for students that are considered leaders in our community. We've also got Meadow, a star player of the school's volleyball team. She's also the one prepping everything up in the prom committee, similar to Sisyphus. And then there's Jaylah, Meadow's best friend. Thank you for always putting the timer on in Mr. Hassel's first fierce Spanish class. And there was going to be Daniel on the show, but he had to do other things. Well, anyways, welcome to the show, ladies. Did I do justice to your intros?
Yeah. Oh, amazing. I love the Jaylah.
All right. Now, since y'all are on the prom committee, how did the prom planning process even start in the first place?
Honestly, we were just put in prom committee for flex time. And then after that, we would just come up with ideas on the way to now. So I feel like that's what would happen.
Also, there was no structure or planning at first. They just threw you in.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Wow. And did that make y'all stressed out?
At first, not really, because we didn't plan much at that time. But now that we're really getting into it, then yeah, it's stressful.
It's kind of stressful.
Yeah. There wasn't much going on first, but during that time when we started going and adding things, we were trying to figure out what's good and what's not good. So that kind of stresses everybody out.
Especially since we didn't know we were gonna have to do any of this, so we get to prepare.
If we had a heads up, then yeah, we would have been more prepared. But
yikes!
Here we are.
Did each and every one of you have input on the prom, or was it just random?
I would say it was just random, like input as in like putting ideas out there.
Yeah,
it was just random.
Or doing things for the committee.
At first it was random, but then once we realized, oh, we're in charge of prom, we started like getting more into it.
And lots of people have been asking what's the theme. And I personally heard that's going to be fairy tales. And I was wondering why they chose the theme. I'm just curious.
I believe it is fairy tales, right? Like, throwback fairy tale, all kind of mixed together. At first, it was like Ada's idea. But since we all agreed to it, we just went with that. Since it's the last time we're all going to meet together as seniors, so it should be like a nice throwback.
Yeah, it's going to be a nice throwback. I've also heard that the prom is apparently going to be scheduled on a Friday. Do you think that's going to affect kids who are... Because I've heard from Deanna that she has IB testing that same day and she gets out late. And she's going to only have a few hours to prepare for prom. Do you think that's going to affect other people?
Honestly, yes and no. Because at first, we started planning late. Because we didn't have flex time scheduled for prom committee, and we didn't have that until 2 weeks later. So whenever we tried to like schedule venues, the date we wanted, they didn't have it. And
what was the original date going to be?
It was going to be the Saturday, so the day after what was it, May 16th? It was either May, yeah.
It was May 10th.
May 10th.
That was the original date.
It was on a Saturday. But since we had a late, like, starting on looking for venues, the only option we had was Friday, May 17th.
Is this date confirmed? Did you confirm with the venue? Oh, speaking of which, is it true it's going to be at the library, like last year?
Yes.
Did y'all talk with the library and make sure that the date was secured?
We are in the process of doing that. Right now, we're filling out a form they had sent us so we could send it to them. But right now, we're in the process of fundraising money in order for us to be able to put down the down payment to secure that exact date and place.
How do you think this year's prom and the theme in general compares to the last year's? Because last year's, I think it was... I don't remember what it was, though. We all had to dance kind of fancy. It's kind of similar to Fairytale a bit, don't you think?
Well, yeah, but me personally, I think it's gonna be not better, but more improved because every girl wants to be a Disney princess. Every guy wants to be the Disney prince, whatever, right?
Yeah, that's true.
But I mean, it can be like for the seniors, it can be a Disney thing. Like it can be a childhood thing.
Like it's
after
going
that-
back to your childhood,
Mhm.
even though you're gonna.
Back to the good old days.
Yes, I like the idea. That's a nice idea. And what's gonna be the main focus at prom, mainly? Is there gonna be food, music, or did y'all have a DJ yet?
That is a work in progress at the moment. We thought about having a 360 spinner. I have a friend whose dad can do that for us, but we have to come up with the money for it. It's not that much, but I'm still in the work in progress with that.
So, like right now at the moment, there's a lot we have to come up with since we had a late start into prom committee.
Yeah, but as of now, I believe for the fruits, we did choose we were gonna do finger foods for the main thing.
Finger fits?
Like have like nuggets or like a fruit bar, a salad bar.
Ooh, a fruit bar would be nice.
Yeah, because last year, didn't we have like brisket or something like that?
Yeah, we had like
barbecue.
a whole
Yeah.
Yeah, last year's meal was barbecue, and they also had little tanks with aguas frescas in there
Yeah.
and candy too.
But we want to go for more non-messy, basic food.
Basic food. And for the fruit stand, are you guys gonna get a chocolate fountain? Because many people associate the fruit stands with chocolate fountains, but I just wanted to know.
We haven't thought about that, but
That's a great idea.
that is a great idea. We can try to get that.
We can consider it and see if we can try to find fundraising ideas in order to be able to get that chocolate fountain.
But if not, don't hit us. Just like we're trying.
We're trying.
We're trying our best here.
Okay, so don't hate the ladies, guys.
We're trying.
Anyways, do you guys think which couple is most likely gonna win prom king and queen?
For me, I would have to say Caitlin and Alvaro.
Yeah.
Taylor. But I think there's gonna be other competition too, right? Because this prom is gonna be for seniors and juniors, right?
Yes, but since I really don't talk to the juniors that much or know any relationships like with the juniors,
Yeah. I don't know what I don't know what other relationships are competing.
like I'll just
I
stick to
mean-
Caitlin and Alvaro.
Yeah. If we're like, is it supposed to be just for one grade? Or can it be like, for example, Adriana and Tristan?
I'm not sure. That's what I've been wondering too. Because there's also relationships with juniors and seniors, so I'm wondering if they're also gonna be included in the polls or if they're just gonna be excluded.
No, we
So
can try to consider it.
Yeah. It might cause drama though if they're excluded because they're gonna think they've been left out. So
They'll be fine.
They'll
They'll
live.
live.
They'll
They'll
live.
next year's. It's fine.
how does our prom compare to other school proms? For example, ones you'd probably see in movies or shows or whatever. How do you think it compares?
I think it'll be, again, not better, but I think it'll be like somewhat similar
Yeah.
to it.
Like at least something.
It's not gonna be better. It's not gonna be worse, but it's gonna be like right in the middle of it.
We also have to keep in mind we're in charter school. Not
Yeah, we
either.
are. I don't know this.
We don't get enough
Popular
fun.
high school.
It's not gonna be a High School Musical.
We don't have
High
much
school
of a
musical.
How are y'all gonna prepare on the big day of prom? Are you guys planning on going shopping for prom dresses, or do you have any ideas to share with the ladies that might be hearing this?
Well, a little heads up. I think, what was it? A dress company has partnered with us to give out free dresses for the ladies. So if they don't have a dress, I think it's this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday at Real Learning Academy. They're going to be giving out
Oh,
free
the
dresses.
Project Princess thing?
Yeah, that.
Yeah.
So if y'all don't have a dress or have money,
Yeah.
Sign up.
Make
Sign
sure
up.
you Go scan the QR code.
yeah, there's not like many spots left.
And
there.
Are you
pretty
guys
sure they're
personally
gonna
gonna
have.
go?
Yes. So I'm going for the jewelry.
I'm gonna
Kendra Scott. It's Kendra Scott.
Really?
There's jewelry?
Yeah,
they do it every year.
They do your makeup and stuff like that. They
What
do
other
everything.
tips do you have to look good for prom that you would like to share?
Don't take too long, but don't be late either. I don't know.
If you're Mexican, come a late or come an hour late.
You know the drill.
You know the drill.
And what are y'all most excited for? Personally,
The experience.
experience.
Especially as seniors. Yeah, this is our last prom.
It's the last prom we get to go
It's
to.
our last dance.
Do you think it's gonna be filled with chaos, or is it gonna be just chill?
I hope it's not gonna be filled with chaos. So I think it's gonna be chill.
Hopefully.
Hopefully, because if there is, the door's open. They can leave.
Thank you all for those interesting responses. Now, let's move on to something slightly serious, ladies. I've been wondering to know how much each one of you feels about this being our very last prom before we graduate.
I feel. How would you say it? I wouldn't feel sad, but I don't feel like happy either. Like it's our last dance, it's our last prom, and then we're not gonna be in school anymore. So
Why would you say that?
because it's been true, it's going by so fast. Like we just started senior year a month ago. Now we only have like 3 months left. Yeah, and especially like since elementary, we would have a Valentine's dance and all that. So we basically grew up with dances, and knowing that prom is like our last like dance in general, it hits hard. It does hit hard.
Speaking of dances, do you think the results of this upcoming prom could probably be used to help improve the proms that are gonna come after we leave? Do you think they could take advice or look at what happened to improve on the dances and proms?
They might. Yeah, because like I said before, we didn't have enough time to plan it. So hopefully for next year, the upcoming seniors, they have enough time to be able to start prom, at least start months earlier.
Yeah, because most of the planning processes for the proms were a bit late, and it's just some people out.
Yes, especially us.
Definitely.
Yeah, we should use the prom planning as soon as you get back to school.
Yeah, exactly. This first day you come back to school, start prom.
But then again, it also wasn't the students' fault, because management also didn't help the students get started with the prom.
Yeah.
And
also, flex time wasn't really a flex time. Like, people were jumbling around still. Like, we didn't have prom committee
Oh,
as a
y'all
flex
didn't
time.
have like a set.
No. We
just
had a team, but we didn't have...
Yeah, we
the
just had
times.
to get together and choose a day to go.
It's gotten to the point where we made a group chat and started, hey, like, what's going on? Because they didn't have prom committee as an option as flex time.
And what do you have to say about the messy management from the higher ups?
We would have liked if they would have let us know, if they, like, at least given us a heads up, knowing, oh, hey, yeah, it's not going to be a flex time for this certain amount of time period. Or just, like, keep us updated with things instead of just going on and on and on and we don't know about it.
Yeah, like, if you're gonna reject one of our ideas, maybe tell us that you're rejecting it instead of just never getting back to us.
Wait, what was the other original, the one that got rejected? What was the plan?
What do you mean? Deya?
Oh, what do you mean? Well,
Come on, ladies.
for the day, the 10th.
Oh.
They never got back to us on that.
Yeah,
What was the original idea for prom, the theme?
Well, we went to go visit a venue. Where was it? Downtown? It was like some kind of small space in downtown. Yeah. And it was actually pretty nice. It came with an arcade, and it was like a inside outdoor, and we liked it, but it was like out of our budget. But we would message them and they wouldn't respond back. So then we had to like contact other venues and they wouldn't have respond back until like weeks later saying, oh, this date was already taken, which is why we chose the library as like our backup.
And what do you think of graduation in general? Because we're all seniors. Do you think there's going to be any after parties after? How do you feel?
If there is,
I hope
hit me up. Come on.
After parties?
I mean, shoot, I'm not ready for graduation, if I'm being honest.
Me neither.
And so
We've all grown up. We've all grown up. And
I still remember playing like Barbies dressing up as Supergirl, and now we're literally
And PBS days is
yes.
you won't get to have that until you have kids. If you have kids.
That's
I'm just
like
saying.
it just made me realize this just got sad. It's gotten to the point where I think it was last weekend. I was watching High School Musical, the senior one, and seeing that as a senior, I started crying.
Come on, was it hard?
Yeah.
Same thing. I'd have to experience that.
I know.
Like, that's just a movie.
Exactly. Like we don't. I mean, obviously we didn't get High School Musical, but like
Unfortunately.
no, we didn't. We got High School Musical. Low budget.
Like I remember watching
Nothing
that when
like
I was
it.
7, not thinking, oh, it's just like
It's not gonna fly
yeah.
so fast like that, but it did.
Like we're 3 months away from graduating.
I can't believe it either. And we're gonna go calling.
You go to summer and then you don't come back.
Yeah.
It's gonna be hard to wrap your head around that.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
It's gonna take me months to get over it.
A bit of a controversial question. Do you think the prom should be open for freshmen and sophomores, or should it just be
No.
Can it just be like wait? I'm sorry.
Don't get me wrong, respectfully,
sorry.
freshmen.
No. I'm not respectfully.
They get homecoming.
Exactly.
It's supposed to be like a special thing you wait for.
And also last year, no disrespect, but last year freshmen and sophomores, it wasn't really there for them. They made it seem like it was them. It was for them, but come on.
This is a moment for junior and
Seniors.
seniors.
Yes.
Yeah. If they want to complain, they can have homecoming.
It's in junior and senior prom.
It literally says it in the name.
Yeah.
Sorry, but not sorry.
But then again, they're gonna complain and complain.
I
I think the school could try to do something for them, improve homecoming, because when we tried doing homecoming, it wasn't as good. But do you think they could probably change it for them?
I mean, if they want to, yeah. If the freshmen and sophomores can come up with ideas to improve it, then they should go
If
for
we
it.
want like a homecoming committee, they should.
Exactly.
But nobody messes with our prom. Just making that clear. Nope. That's my statement right there.
And lastly, well, I think I've already said this, but you think the data that they get from our prom could be used to help pep rallies and make the school improve dances and events in general?
Yeah, I feel like they can see what the kids like at the prom and then see if they can incorporate it to pep rallies.
Because, like, this year we didn't get too many pep rallies. Like, no hate or anything, but we only got, what, 1 or 2?
Or, yeah, 2.
I don't even remember having a pep rally this year.
I've heard Miss Andrew has been trying to make the pep rallies more interesting, but the students don't seem to be
Wanting that.
yeah, they don't seem as interested in the pep rallies as she thought they would be. Nah, we need.
I think the freshmen that came from the middle school, you can finish that however you want.
Well,
Okay. Well, there you have it, folks. Now you know how some of our seniors feel about the prom of 2025. We got to listen to their tips for getting ready, insight on the whole prom planning process, and their true feelings about visiting their last prom before graduation. Though we may graduate in May, our memories of our upcoming final prom will remain in our hearts. We'd love to give a voice to more of our classmates and listeners. Does prom worry you a bit, juniors and seniors? Tell us all about it by dropping a comment on our page on Spotify and leave us a review. Your thoughts and voice are always important. This is Aracely Arvizu Villela.
This is Jaylah.
this is Meadow.
And this is Deya.
Signing off from the Reagan Report. Thanks for listening, and as always, stay curious, STHS.